Good evening. I'm still reporting on the Clintons. Wikileaks founder Julian Assange says his next release of Clinton emails will be more damaging than the last. Assange was interviewed on Britain's ITV network 2 weeks ago by Robert Preston, ITV's political editor. Unfortunately, Preston kept interrupting Assange, or much more useful information could have been disseminated. However, what Assange did manage to say is very interesting.
We have upcoming leaks in relation to Hillary Clinton, which is great. We actually have Wikileaks has a very big year
but some of the ones that have not yet come into the public domain, you are planning to put out.
We have emails related to Hillary Clinton, which are pending publication. That is correct.
Assange says that a lot more is coming.
We have accumulated a lot of material about Hillary Clinton. We could proceed to an indictment, but if Loretta Lynch is the DOJ, head of the DOJ in the United States, appointed by Obama, Loretta Lynch is the person in charge of our case, she's not going to indict Hillary Clinton. That's not possible. That could happen.
He says that not only are more emails coming, but implies that new information on the Clinton Foundation is coming as well, which experts have always believed will be the source of much more damaging evidence of criminal activity.
There's very strong material, both in the emails and in relation to the Clinton Foundation.
Perhaps the most interesting response was that Assange believes Trump would be better for freedom of the press issues.
What you are saying and what you've been publishing hurts Hillary Clinton. Would you prefer Trump to be president?
Well, I think Trump is a completely unpredictable phenomenon. You can't predict what he would do in office. You can predict a bit more what the Republican Party would do in office. From my personal perspective, well, you know, the emails we published show that Hillary Clinton is receiving constant updates about my personal situation. She has pushed for the prosecution of Wikileaks, which is still in train. So we do see her as a bit of a problem for freedom of the press more generally.
Assange now reveals that future revelations will show that Clinton overrode Pentagon generals on the Libya situation time and time again, and the result was just what the generals predicted. ISIS would take over the country.
The emails we revealed about her involvement in Libya and statements by Pentagon generals show that Hillary was overriding the Pentagon's reluctance to overthrow Muammar Gaddafi, because they predicted that the post-war outcome would be something like what it is, which is ISIS taking over the country. It's Hillary who was the leading champion in office to do that. She has a long history of being a liberal war hawk.
Here's my takeaway from this brief and highly unsatisfactory peek into the world of Julian Assange. Today, the speculation among Democrats was that the Russians were behind WikiLeaks' previous release of 32,000 Clinton emails. Therefore, Putin is on Trump's side. This plays into the Dems' narrative that they're trying to hang around Trump's neck, that he will end up being a dictator like Putin. Well, Hillary, you're one to talk. You and Obama have done a pretty darn good job of overriding the rule of law, and that, my friends, is the very definition of dictatorship. However, Putin may not be the driving force behind WikiLeaks' bulk email dumps. As we now know, it wouldn't take too much hacking power to crack into an email system run by the Democrats. No, this is personal for Assange. Clinton is after him personally, and so he naturally is going to do everything he can possibly do to keep her from gaining more power. Of course, normalizing relations with Putin would be a good thing for a number of reasons. Number one, it would ease the growing fears of the Eastern European nations, which worry that Putin may be trying to swallow them up again in the near future. Number two, it could dramatically reduce the costs of NATO, for which the U.S. pays, as Trump said recently, more than its fair share. Number three, there are recent reports that Putin has just applied more repressive sanctions on Christian churches in Russia. I'm not sure how accurate these reports are, so I have not run with them. However, Putin responds to being under pressure with paranoia. That's not good for the home team in any way, shape, or form. And number 4, one thing is for sure. If Putin and Trump trusted each other and reached a deal, that would be good for everyone except the invaders. Only if the West unites can the effects of World War III, which are slowly ramping up now, be minimized. I'm still reporting from Washington. Good day.